Hello, I'm Bethany from Bethany Wellness. Join me for this yoga class for gym rats focused on upper body. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today for our series of yoga class for gym rats. This one's focused on upper body. Just like our other yoga class for gym rats, I want you to be warmed up first. So make sure you're warmed up 5 to 10 minutes, whether it's running, walking, biking, plyometrics, dynamic stretching. Just make sure your body is warm because we're diving right into the more challenging strengthening part of this upper body class. And let's begin in tabletop. So come to your hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Widen your fingers so you're pressing through your palms. Let's go through a few cow-cat breaths just to bring a little bit of movement through the spine and the shoulders and the neck. Take a few more. Inhale as belly softens down, gaze up. Exhale as you tuck and round into your cat, gaze back. So just feeling that lengthening as you inhale and the tucking and rounding as you exhale. Good. Then from here, let's go through our practice chaturanga. So if you're not familiar with chaturanga, you may want to watch first. Chaturanga can be performed from your knees if you're still working on strength, or you can do this from your toes. So I'll practice both with you here so you can get a sense for it. So starting in high plank, wrists are under shoulders. You're kind of on your tippy toes here. Inhale as you shift forward. Go to the very tips of your toes so that your shoulders come over fingertips. Exhale, lower down, elbows glued to sides. Release the tops of your feet. Press up, upward facing dog. Curl your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. So that's our chaturanga series. It's 4 poses linked together. Let's do that from our knees just to feel a sense for which is going to work for you today. We don't want to compromise any sort of alignment or the back. So if you're feeling like your back is a little strained, maybe come to the knees. So from the knees, starting in high plank. Inhale as you shift forward, those shoulders still come over the fingertips. Exhale, lower down, elbows glued by sides. Release the tops of your feet. Inhale as you press up to upward facing dog. Curl your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Good, and just stay here connected in downward facing dog for a few breaths. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Hold here in high plank. Flattening your back. So we're lowering down that back. No more downward facing dog. Gaze is down. Press through the palms, a little puffing up between the shoulders. Right hand connects to center, side plank. Left arm lifts up. Pivot through your feet. Hold here. Lift those hips. Press through that right hand. Inhale back to center, high plank. Left hand connects to center, side plank. Right arm lifts up, pivot your feet. Hips lift high, press through the left hand. Inhale back to center, high plank. Hold here. 1 breath. Then go to chaturanga, from your knees or off your knees. Shift forward first, exhale, lower down, low plank. Release the tops of your feet, press up, upward facing dog. Curl your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Give your head a nod, yes and no. Widen your feet here, widen the knees and feet. You can bend the knees. This is just a gentle forward fold. Swing arms out to a T, rise all the way up. Extended mountain, arms overhead. Right leg lifts high. 1-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent lunge. Step your right foot back, arms lift overhead. Left knee bends over the left ankle, so you might need to scooch that foot out a little bit. Exhale, airplane arms back behind you. Squeeze on your triceps as you hinge your torso over the front thigh. Palms are down here. Really squeeze on the back of your arms. Keep squeezing. Inhale, right, bring those arms back overhead. From here, let's do some punches. Make a fist, punching forward. Couple more. Good. Bring the arms up. Airplane your arms. Exhale, squeeze on the triceps. Gaze is down, flying over your front leg. Keep squeezing on the triceps. Inhale, swing arms overhead. Release the hands down to the mat. Exhale, left foot steps back, high plank. Holding here in high plank. Couple more breaths. Chaturanga. From your knees or off your knees. Shift forward first, then exhale, lower down, low plank. Release the tops of your feet, press up, upward facing dog. Curl your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Give your head a nod, yes and no. Bring arms out to a T, rise all the way up, extended mountain, both arms high. Left leg lifts high, one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent lunge. Step the left foot back, lunge into the right leg, both feet face forward. Airplane your arms as you exhale. Hinge forward as you fly over your front leg, keeping those triceps squeezed, palms are down. Keep squeezing, keep breathing. Swing your arms back through, then punch it out. Make fists, punching forward, keeping the arms engaged. One or two more here. Good. Then bring arms overhead and swing them back through. Airplane the arms. Squeeze on those arms. Triceps, strong triceps. Palms down. Swing the arms back overhead. Release the hands down. High plank. Exhale. Right leg steps back. Shift forward for your chaturanga. Exhale as you lower down. Elbows glued by sides. If you're taking the full variation, in your upward dog, the only thing on the mat is the tops of your feet and your palms. Exhale to down dog. Good, release feet, tabletop, exhale child's pose, sink hips to heels, take a breather, reconnect with breath. Inhale, rise up, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shift forward, high plank, right hand connects to center, side plank, left arm lifts high. Pivot through your feet, press through your palm, the palm that's on the mat. Keep the hips lifted. Good, shift back to center, high plank, other side. Left hand to center, right arm lifts high, side plank. Connect back to center, high plank, hold here. Nice flat back, pressing through the palms. Chaturanga, from your knees or off your knees. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Bring arms out to a T, rise all the way up, extended mountain, arms overhead. Open arm twist to the right, right arm behind you, left arm to the front. Gaze towards the back. Hips are forward. Inhale to center. Exhale, open arm twist to the left, left arm behind you. Gaze towards your back hand. Inhale back to center, both arms high. Swan dive down, forward fold. Widen your knees, bend the knees as much as you'd like here. Give your head a nod, yes and no. Step both feet back, high plank, hold here. Nice flat back. Chaturanga. You can go from the knees if you're needing a little more support. Meet in downward facing dog. Release your knees, tabletop. Good. Lift the right leg high back behind you with the right knee bent. So we're kind of in tabletop, but we have one leg lifted up. Coming back to those chaturanga arms. So we're going to shift forward first, exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in by sides, then lift the right leg high, trying to hover over your mat. Gaze down. Couple more breaths. Exhale, press back up, tabletop. Other side, left leg lifts up back behind you, left knee bent. Your heel presses up towards the ceiling or towards the sky. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Finding those chaturanga elbows. Keep them tucked in. And lift the left leg high. Hover over your mat. We don't want to face plant. Strong arms. Hello, kitty. You're going to help me today? And exhale, press back up. Tabletop. Hi, Miggy. Good. Then sink back, child's pose. Sink hips to heels. Bring your forehead to rest. Take some breaths. Then inhale, rise up, come into table. Nice job. Take a few breaths here. Just sit down and then come to lying down. You're going to be in my way when I lie down. Scoot over. All right, then just lie down, hug knees in. Take a few breaths here. That was a good 10 minutes of strength. Maybe just wake up your feet a little bit. Release the feet to the mat. Let's go through some stretching and strengthening. Can't be on the mat right now. So from here, reach the arms up, palms connect as you reach up. And then exhale, begin to reach the arms overhead, biceps align your ears. You can slightly microbend the elbows here to release the connected palms to the mat over your head. And inhale, rise it back up. Do that again. Exhale, draw the arms overhead. Last time, inhale, rise arms up. Exhale, draw those arms back over your head. Just a nice opening of the shoulders. Good. Then bring the arms out. Cactus your arms. Elbows are bent. Palms face up. You can have your elbows about shoulder height. Take a few breaths here. Good. Then bring your arms out to a T. Draw the feet together. If you like a deeper spinal twist, for more gentle, have the feet drawn wide. Inhale first, then exhale, legs fall to the left. Are you in a little feisty fighting mode today here, McGee? And inhale, bring legs back to center. Exhale, release the legs to the right. Spinal twist. Inhale back to center, hug your knees in one last time. And begin to rock forward and back to rise up to your seat. And then find a comfortable seated pose. Thank you so much for joining me for this upper body yoga class today for gym rats. We'll end with Namaste. The teacher in me honors the teacher in you. Namaste. Be well.